Alright guys, so I unboxed the S.H.I.E.L.D. Helicarrier, and I know a couple of people asked me to do a review on it, so I wasn't going to because it's late, but I figured why not. So I got it all assembled. I'm going to show you guys everything I can. I don't know that, I haven't gone into it too much, played around with it too much, but it's pretty neat. $79, whatever I paid for it, 80 bucks, is a little steep for this thing, but whatever. It's definitely cool. It's huge, and it looks awesome when you have it all together. So I'm going to show you all the features. I'm going to show you the manual. This sticker sheet's not huge. It's pretty easy to do them all, obviously, but I'll do some comparisons. I'll show you the Quinjet right on there, and because they said that does fit on there, and it goes right on the front. So I'll show you what I can. I do have some figures it holds up to 16 figures, it says, but I don't have that many, so I'll just kind of do it. I'm going to try to stay out of the camera as much as I can, but I apologize if I get it in a little bit, just because it is huge and it's hard to kind of maneuver around things. So I'll do my best to kind of keep everything in frame for you. But first off, you can kind of see how it looks, and I'll go through all the features and everything. So these turbines do spin on each of them, which is kind of neat. It does have, I'll go into kind of storage, this front storage here, and that's for missiles and things like that. It's a little bit of a pain to open up, but I'll show you guys. So that's for like missiles and things like that. We have these two storage compartments here for weapons, and then down here is a trap door, which is kind of cool. So those are the main storage areas for it. And let me get in there. Pop that back up. The missiles themselves are right here. Pretty cool. They do shoot, no problem. You just there's a little button underneath there, which you'll see. There's the buttons, and you can fire those. No problem. Hope I'm still in frame here. In the back here, and you know what I'll do? I'll get a figure. Hold on one second. I'm just going to get this Iron Man figure. This is supposed to be a launcher. So put that there. Hopefully I'm in frame. And you push this paddle, and that launches the figure. Whatever. Not too exciting, but I guess kind of cool if you're a little kid. It does have this crane, which is kind of neat. Not really sure what I would use that for. But one thing I think is cool, it has this pod that detaches. So it pulls right out. Make sure I'm on camera here. So this has a seat here for like a driver. Missile, push the button, fires. Fires pretty good too. There's a hatch here where you can put figures in. And then here is where I put Captain America. So I'm going to shut this and I'll put this back on. Just clips right in. The Captain figure, hopefully we'll focus on that, is nice. It's a nice head sculpt, nice figure all in general. Usually I haven't thought this was going to suck because the one that came with the Quinjet, the Iron Man figure, sucked. That was the one I just flipped off of there, which I never even used. But yeah, he's really cool looking. And again, he can, man up in here and put figures to stand. Also to kind of drive, which is kind of neat. I'm just going to throw him off to the side for a minute. Underneath, this is where it gets kind of cheap, and there's spots where, let me focus this, hold on. So there's spots where people can stand, figures can stand. There's a couple spots up front here. There's all kinds of places where they can stand. But when you look on the underside of this thing, I'm just going to flip it over. It has the landing gear. But you can see it's just real hollow. Nothing to it. Super light. The one thing that I think is cool, and this is the reason I got it. It's not like I'm going to be playing around with this stuff. But the one reason I bought it is just for display purposes. And everyone knows the size of the Quinjet. Now, so here's my Quinjet. Okay, and it has Captain flying it, Thor on the side, flying next to it. So I have him in regular mode, and so I guess you put him right here. Okay, which is kind of, I don't know. You tell me what you guys think. I think that's pretty decent. The Quinjet's a little big. I think a little big. If the carrier was just a tad wider, it'd probably look a little better. But for what that is, not bad at all, because that's a huge figure. Now, a huge vehicle. So if I put it into its battle mode, okay. Now let's see how it looks. See, now I think that looks better because the wings are down. It's not looking so huge. And it's battle ready. So that's probably the way that I'm going to have everything displayed. That is what I bought it for. So, and I have, I'll show you guys here. Here's the sticker sheet. Put everything on. There's a couple extra stickers left, just as backups. Here's the instructions. I'm going to get this to focus. So here's all the pieces. Open it up. You guys can pause this whenever you want to kind of see everything. I'll just run through it. Just shows real quick. The only reason I'm doing this is because people asked. On the back goes into the sticker layout. Okay. And then here you can pause this. Just explains everything. So the trapdoor, weapon storage, missile storage, gunnery seat, cockpit, observation station, figure launcher, and weapon storage. I showed you guys everything, and this just kind of goes into a quick display of the missiles and how to fire them. So that's pretty much it for that. Pretty simple.